London, Phineas Fogg just made his bet of $5,000 to 4 different men. He bet he could go around the world in 80 days. Now, this was in the middle of the 19th century, long before they had cars or planes, so it was a lot more difficult to do such a feat. The day he bet was July 3rd. He had to be back by September 21st at 8:45 p.m. Phineas and his servant, Passepartout, were busy packing as they got ready for their adventure around the world. But right away, they ran into one of their many obstacles. They took the horse-drawn wagon to the railroad station, only to find out that the train was sold out. Now what? Fortunately, the manager said he could lend them his hot air balloon. But the balloon only got them so far. They were forced to land in Spain after the gas switch got jammed. This was a problem because there were further delays in Spain. Passepartout ended up in a bullfight because the King of Spain asked him to. And he wins!
Hooray!
From there they sailed to India. Then they took a train. But once again, they are stopped in their tracks, literally. The route they were on was blocked by construction. As they traveled through India, they see a widow with her husband's body about to be burned on a funeral pyre. So, Passepartout goes and saves her, but this was another delay. Then Phineas, Passepartout, and the woman they rescued take a boat to Hong Kong, and from there to America. They take a train across America, but are almost killed by Native Americans. After a narrow escape, Phineas and his companions get on a boat to London. The ship's crew ran out of firewood, so Phineas buys the boat and he uses almost everything on it that can be burned to run the motor. The ship becomes really small. Phineas makes it to London, but a detective thought he was the thief who robbed the museum. Fortunately, the next day, the detective sees he was mistaken and he lets Phineas go. But Phineas says it's too late, that it's the 81st day. The Queen of England, however, tells him that in fact it was only the 80th day because they traveled in the direction that the Earth rotates and passed the international date line. So they gained an extra day. They still had 10 minutes left. So they ran to the club where their betting opponents were waiting with bated breaths. Ils l'ont fait! It was exactly 10 seconds before their time was up. Phineas won the bet, and he and the girl that he rescued got married.